How does an airplane engine work? The blades spin at high speed and compress or squeeze the air. The compressed air is then sprayed with fuel and an electric spark lights the mixture. The burning gases expand and blast out through the nozzle at the back of the engine. As the jets of gas shoot backward, the engine and the aircraft are thrust forward. An airplane engine works by drawing in air from the atmosphere and mixing it with fuel, then igniting the mixture to produce hot expanding gases that create thrust. The thrust generated by the engine propels the airplane forward and allows it to overcome drag and gravity, allowing it to fly. There are different types of airplane engines, but the most common ones are jet engines and piston engines. Jet engines work by compressing air and then mixing it with fuel, which is burned to produce high-velocity exhaust gases that exit the back of the engine, creating forward thrust. In contrast, piston engines work by using a series of pistons to compress fuel and air mixture, which is then ignited to drive the pistons and turn a propeller. Regardless of the type of engine, they all rely on the basic principles of thermodynamics to convert fuel and air into energy, which is then used to generate thrust and power the aircraft. The engines are carefully designed and maintained to ensure their reliability and safety, as they are critical components of any aircraft. What is thrust? Thrust is the forward force that pushes the engine and, therefore, the airplane forward. Sir Isaac Newton discovered that for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. An engine uses this principle. The engine takes in a large volume of air. The air is heated and compressed and slowed down. The air is forced through many spinning blades. By mixing this air with jet fuel, the temperature of the air can be as high as 3,000 degrees. The power of the air is used to turn the turbine. Finally, when the air leaves, it pushes backward out of the engine. This causes the plane to move forward. Parts of a jet engine. Engine parts: fan, compressor, combustor, turbine, mixer, nozzle,